Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Celtics were dominant in round 1, able to advance in just 5 games. But the real test starts now, as a new challenger awaits in the series opener against the Knicks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and move one step closer to the title. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's and it's Towns in at the center position. And for the Celtics, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. The shot from 20 feet away. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Taking a look at New York. They come into the series, Greg, with a lot of momentum after a sweep in round 1.
And you know they've got to be feeling good about themselves. But as you've seen, Kevin, things can change in a hurry in the postseason. And this is a tough opponent in front of them. And round 1 momentum only goes so far. This is a fresh start, and they're going to have to battle even harder to get through this series.
It is a fresh start, you're right. Pass to Anunoby. White against Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Now Towns. 5 on the clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
First free throw is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Holiday finds White. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Anunoby. Rebound Boston. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Hart. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Now here's Hart. Outside, Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tatum draws the double. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. From outside, off the mark. Brunson against Holiday. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. To the inside. Porzingis. Good on the bucket.
That's just too easy for Porzingis. He just powers through that contact.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. New York trailing. Brunson with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Back to Brunson. For three, Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Brown with the screen on Anunoby. Brown the pass to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Hart.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Heat.
Bridges shot. Good.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
White down low. Defended by Bridges. White. Good. White's got 5 points so far. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Towns, and Tatum pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
White, good. He's got 7. Knicks trailed by 3. Bridges outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Nice ball movement by Boston. Broke loose and stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Inside, here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's now 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
With a screen on Brown. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Bridges for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 10 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. On defense, New York. It's a 5-point game. Down low, here's Tatum. The kick out to Holiday. White setting the pick for Holiday. They need this one. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brown. That's short off the rim. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Tatum passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that above the rim.
It's good. And it's 6 points here for Jalen Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
White, good.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Up top, Hart. Scoreless thus far. Towns, no luck. Boston trail. Tatum dishes to White. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the second free throw, good. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Bridges. He's got 10. Brunson, no good. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 1. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Brown. Outside, Towns. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points so far.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. White the pass to Porzingis. Here's Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Towns.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jason Tatum.
All the officials are all over that.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Anunoby. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Celtics trail by 4. Tatum finds White. Back to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Outside, Porzingis, the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside, Towns. To Brunson, and the dunk by Brunson.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Outside Tatum. White, wide open, he fires. Buries it from three-point range. White's got 14.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bridges kicks to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Outside Tatum. White setting the pick for Tatum. Back to Holiday. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. That shot missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So it's Boston now. They trail by 9 points, setting the floor for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 9. Hart finds Brunson. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Porzingis with the block.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Wide, a screen on Brunson.
Some hard-nosed defense from Brunson. He will just stay connected defensively.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Over Porzingis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Pritchard. Wide, a screen on Brunson. Pritchard gets the bucket. Here's Brunson. He's got 14. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Celtics making a change here. Horford's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. New York moving the ball around. Pass to Robinson. 6 to shoot. Bridges with it. He's picked up by White. Bridges misses.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Here's Pritchard. Defended by Bridges for 3. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from White.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, he'll have space on the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Wide, a screen on Brunson. From beyond the arc, a shot by Pritchard, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Bounce pass from Bridges. Brunson, no good.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Wide a screen. Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Right the pass to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. To the wing on the left. Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. checked in for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown comes in for Derek White. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Brown right side. Pass to Cornette. Tatum against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Peyton Pritchard at the line, shooting one shot.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. On defense, the Knicks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 6 to shoot. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass. They hold the advantage here so far.
Robinson sets a screen for Pritchard. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. Now, Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Celtics trail by 8. And here is Brown. There's a screen to the paint. Here's Cornette. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Pass to Bridges. Robinson a screen on Brown. Back to Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Mitchell Robinson taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum. And here is Horford. And the 3 off target.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Cornette passes to Brown. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
There is 0 hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
Pass to Hart. Bridges with it. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
On the wing, Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Knicks leading by 5. Robinson up top. Pass to Bridges. And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a 3-point play. first trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Bridges. Defensive foul. Jalen Brown. First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for New York. Bridges. Line for one.
Talk about a guy who comes in and goes to work. Bridges is humble, versatile, and he affects the game on both ends.
Pass to Cornette. Offline with his three.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Bridges. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Boston foul. Jalen Brown. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for New York. Bridges. The line for two.
And that one falls for Bridges.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
That one misses.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul.
What's up?
Second team foul. At the line, Jalen Brown. At the line with one shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Anunoby pitch to Bridges. Outside for Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Hart's got the lead up to 10 now for the Knicks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Fades back. Brown, no good.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
McBride finds Robinson. For three, Bridges, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Tatum dishes to Brown, puts up a three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Bridges. Inside. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist for Bridges. Bridges got 3 assists now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Brown, and nothing is falling for him right now.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Pass to Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's New York.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard. Fires away from way outside. Now just 1 for 7 with that miss. Tough night so far.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Over in the corner, McBride. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
15 foul. At the line for the Knicks. Miles McBride. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McBride. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And McBride drops them both. 1:02 left in the first half. Bridges against Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Celtics trail by 21. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bridges inside the three-point line. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. So sorry. One more time. A round of applause.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the New York Knicks.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think they've took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's an 18-point game. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post position. And it's Holiday in at the point. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Towns. Over Holiday. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Outside, Horford. Tatum against Hart. Horford with the screen on Hart. Tatum, that's good.
That was a beautiful screen set there. And look, Tatum, he'll take care of the rest.
Outside, Towns. Towns, the screen. Here's Hart, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Horford. For New York, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 16. Back to Tatum. Out to White. Tatum with the screen on Bridges. Here's White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Anunoby, good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Bridges against White. Here's Tatum. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 8 points for Jason Tatum.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
Both free throws good from Holiday. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Pass to Hart. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. A shot. Crane for 2 points. Anunoby's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Horford the pass to Tatum. It's White on the wing. No good on the 3.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Towns. Over Horford. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got 9 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Celtics trail by 19. Tatum looking around. There's the screen, and here's Brown outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the three.
Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to White. Horford dishes to White. Back to Horford. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks leading by 16. Hart the pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum. They get it back. And a dunk by Horford.
Gritty player in there for the board and the score. Horford, he's fighting for his own.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Robinson's checked in for New York. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby finds Hart. Back to Anunoby. And he comes up with the deuce. Anunoby's got 7 points here in this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Good work defensively by Horford.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Off target from outside. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Brown kicks to Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's White. 17 points in the game. The three. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Tatum.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Pass to Hart. Bridges deciding where to go with it. New York, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Tatum passes to Horford. Clock at 6. White with it. Hart covering. The three from Tatum. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so here is New York. They lead by 11. Robinson finds Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look, and the three ball is good. Brunson's got 22 points.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Tatum draws the double. He tries for three, and it's Brown missing. The Knicks leading by 14. Brunson the pass to Hart. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. And here is Anunoby. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brown. To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on White.
Sticking with it. Bridges with some mental strength there as well.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of him.
Pass to White. Shoots over Bridges, and it's White missing. The Knicks leading by 12. Hart finds McBride. And Hart has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3 points.
Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Out to the right wing. Outside, White. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Hart. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. McBride. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shoot 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Achua, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And McBride drops them both. Celtics trail by 17. White the pass to Cornette. Brown outside. They set the screen. They can't stop the run with that one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Brunson. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
McBride passes to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Wide, a screen on Brunson. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. On the wing, Bridges. Robinson a screen on White. Here's Bridges. Pass to Achua. Now Robinson. And the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to White. To halt the run. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one. Brunson kicks to Bridges. Down low. And Robinson throws it down.
Getting better at running these sets. Bridges capping things off with the perfect pass.
Pass to Pritchard. The kick out to Brown. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 21. Outside Robinson. Now here's Brunson. 23 points in the game. Baseline J on the way. Robinson misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Knicks running away with it. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, make sure we're all getting rebounded. No second shot. In transition, everyone talking. No.
And Tom Thibodeau wanted his team to pay particular attention to certain areas of their defense.
Yeah, taking care of the defensive boards, allowing no easy baskets on the fast break. These are key elements in terms of you having success.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And New York, looking at who they've got. Achua is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Payne passes to Anunoby. There's a screen by Robinson. Anunoby finds Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown with the bucket.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Anunoby outside. Payne passes to McBride. Here's Robinson. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Celtics trail by 20. To the middle. Here's Brown. They get the rebound. Robinson with the block. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for Boston.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 42.
Anunoby kicks to Achua. There's the triple. Anunoby, good.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
From deep, it's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And McBride gets it to go. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pritchard passes to Horford. Pass to White. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Anunoby outside. Payne with it. Shot clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. He hits both from the stripe. Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. White the pass to Holiday. Anunoby against White. Pass to Horford. And Holiday kicks to Horford. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to McBride. Towns with it from downtown. And here's Payne. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
McBride's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Out to White. Anunoby sends it back. Pass to Payne. Here's McBride. Back to Payne. Outside, Towns. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside, White. Horford sets a screen for White. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. White's got 28.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Anunoby finds Hart. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. In the corner, Horford with it. Here's Holiday. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
This is Holiday's bread and butter, a knockdown threat from the midi.
Anunoby outside. Offensive rebound. Hart with a screen on White. Here's Anunoby. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, I don't know what coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Pritchard passes to Holiday. Outside, White. No good with the triple.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out left to the wing. Towns for 3. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Towns has one of the best 3-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Pass to Pritchard. 3-pointer on the way. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Holiday kicks to White. Shot to stop the run. Cornette. The shot that time, not on target. Towns with the defensive effort. Payne dishes to Towns. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. Lets it go from 11. Another miss by Towns. The Celtics shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. And Holiday has it in the corner. And there it is for him. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Payne passes to Towns. Over White. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Payne.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by McBride. Wide a screen on Hart. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. And it's White missing.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby has the open look. Off target with his three. And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to White. Here's Pritchard. It's over Payne. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Hart. Here's McBride, guarded by Holiday. McBride bounce pass. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. From 12 feet out. Bank shot, no good. Here's New York. They're on an 18-7 run. Payne. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Knicks.
Better shooting from the charity stripe was what made the difference, I think, in this one.
Yeah, the concentration and focus was there, and I think that was what allowed them to win this war.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for OG Anunoby.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Here's Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for the Knicks, OG Anunoby taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Brown against Anunoby. Shoots a 3. The Knicks pull it in. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.